was the first one who created the Christianity. Just to make some clear things. Jesus was born as a Jew, lived as a Jew, and died as a Jew. What was the story of Jesus? That he created a new way of life, new way of religion. It was a new culture of Jews. Then after Peter, it became to be Christianity. So those who didn't see Jaffa, this is Jaffa. Very nice place to enjoy. Old city. Walls are from the Ottoman time. Ottoman is about 500 years. I think that Jonah was a very weak prophet. You want the proof? No. We are talking about a prophet. You know what is a prophet? Prophet is a man that is a very, very he has a lot of strength from the name of God, which means if he goes to some place and he ordered something, people are obeyed because people know he's a messenger of God. It's better if you listen to him because he's not speaking from his mouth. He is a representative God. So many people listen to him for every prophet. What happened with Jonah? He was ordered to go to a city in the north and alarm them that they are not behave nice. You know maybe the story of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah, yeah.
Also people who did not behave as the way of God and they were punished. And the same story, it was before Jonah time. So Jonah was ordered to go to the north, alarm the people that God going to punish you as he punished Sodom and Gomorrah. Please change your behavior. So what Jonah has done, instead of going north, he came to Jaffa and took a boat south. What does it mean? He want to run away from whom? From the mission, from God. So imagine, you are a prophet, you are in charge. My dear, you cannot run away from God. And secondly, is it possible to run away from God?
No way.
No way. That's why I think that Jonah was not as you think. He was a weak man, which means in our culture we say he lost his belief in God. Why? If God sends you to some place, he knows what he's doing, right? So why are you afraid? You have the whole back of God. Remember Moses. Moses went to Pharaoh 10 times, remember?
Yes.
And he also was afraid from God, but he went. This is Mount of Moriah.
Okay.
Moriah in Hebrew, God pointed. This is the mountain where God, hill, that God pointed for Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, and he has done it. From that moment, all this area around the hill became to be holy. Abraham became to be prophet. And the first temple was built at the same place where the Golden Dome today. The second temple also was built there, and the temple of Herod also was built there. But the temple of Herod was very big. How do we know that? Because Herod didn't want a small temple like you can see today. He wanted a huge one. That's why he built a wall around the area.
Okay.
Inside he filled by sand in order to make a flat area on top. And this is the biggest flat area they can do. Okay? This happened 2,000 years back.
Okay.
And then he has the ability to build a huge temple there. Unfortunately, the temple of Herod destroyed by the Romans 2,000 years back, 70 AD. From that time, the hill was barren hill. Then, on the 7th century, Muhammad, you know Muhammad?
Yeah.
He came from Saudi Arabia with his tribes, and he reached to this mountain because of Abraham, because as you know, Abraham also is the father of Islam. Do we know that? Also knows that? Because Abraham has two ladies. One was Jew, one was non-Jew. That time was not Islam, but he was non-Jew. Any case, because of that, Abraham was very respected. Muhammad came to this mountain, and they believed that Muhammad ascended to heaven. Because most of Christians Passover is a Jew festival. But what is the meaning? A festival of Passover means that we celebrate the exile from Egypt to Israel by Moses. You know the story, Moses. You have seen the story, 10 Commandments, Moses, no?
Yes.
So, according to that time, Pharaoh denied to give to Israelis to go out. You know that. God punished him 9 times. The 10th punishment was killing the elder sons.
Yes.
Wonderful. God told Moses, I'm going to kill every elder son in the houses. In order that the angel that's coming to kill will recognize your houses, you have to sign the houses
Red mark.
in red mark. Red mark.
Blood.
So what happened there? When the angel came to the he came to this area, the area was full of olives. That's why the mountain called Mount of Olives. Olive was an industry, which means money, living for. So he came there and ordered his disciples, don't go to sleep, because on Passover we don't sleep. We're doing the Passover with big families. Only his son,
That's the city of
was
David.
pure, Solomon, he was allowed to build the temple.
That's the city of
Only
David.
from here down, city of David.
Yes.
The wall, this is the southern wall of the city. Okay, the city that the Ottoman have done. We have a gate, it's called Dung Gate. Okay. Why dung? Because this is a low gate, which the higher city of the rich people, they used to wash whatever needs, and the dung runs down. Because that time they don't have like today we have whatever needs. So the dung came here. Means those who live on top, rich people, those who live down, you know what I mean.
So where are we right now?
Jaffa Gate.
Jaffa Gate.
Once we reach, friends, I mentioned that the city is surrounded by wall. Crossed the way in order to reach Jerusalem after he conquered it with the Indian troops. Remember?
Clean also.
Very clean.
Jaffa, when we stop, don't worry. You will have all explanation needed. Nothing will be missed. Friends, this is Jaffa Gate because it looks to Jaffa. I mentioned that before. You can see the heavy doors. In that time, it was very heavier. Two important things. You are not going directly to the city. You have to reach and take left or right. Why? Because in worst cases, when horses are running, the horses coming or soldiers, they are hitting the wall. Yes.